2. He starts off position 2 on the grid. Gate 3, that's for the rider in white, Tommy Knudsen. He's got 7 points so far from his first 3 outings, and with 8 points so far from 3 rides, it's Hans Nielsen in yellow and black who starts off the outside gate number 4. So a clash of 2 Danish rivals here, and toing and throwing at the start. Nielsen, he's all ready to go off the outside gate 4 in yellow and black. So too is Castagna, who we wait for Chris Morton and Tommy Knudsen. And certainly before the start of this one, the nerve ends rather starting to jangle, Sean, I would imagine.
Yes, I'd say the same. I mean, the worst position I would not like to be in right now is out of gate 4. Now, Hans obviously can make gates out of any gate possible, and I know the track is a bit slick at the moment. Position I would not like to be in right now is out of gate 4. Now, Hans obviously can make gates out of any gate possible, and I know the track is a bit slick at the moment. I think Tommy, being such a good gator, he might just have the jump on him, but it's all due to who makes the first corner and comes out first, who on this track today seems to be the case, with very little passing, but we'll see what happens after this start.
Well, certainly we'll see who makes the early jump. We look particularly for the 2 riders on the outside. That's in white, Tommy Knudsen, gate 3, and off the outside 4, Hans Nielsen. Both really with serious designs on the World Crown. Both would love to grab it. Certainly Nielsen would have been so unlucky in the last 2 years. But Knudsen, well, always a man for the big occasion. And he'll realise that he still has a great chance here, of course. So we watch for the 2 outside men. Up go the tapes on heat number 15. Probably such a crucial one. And getting away well is Knudsen off the inside there. Knudsen leads them around the first turn. Nielsen pegged back to second position. Now what can Nielsen make of this as they go into the bends around the pits turn there? Knudsen leads it centre track, and coming through on the inside is Nielsen, but down goes Knudsen, and just clipping the bike there was Castagna. And the Italian there in all sorts of problems. Seems as if he clipped Knudsen's bike after the Danish rider fell. And Sean, we've got real drama here now, and we wonder what the referee is going to make of all that. And we can see it again here in slow motion.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, as it looked, Tommy just left a little room for it and just picked up a little bit. But in saying that, he seems just to come out a little bit too much to block Tommy and wasn't ahead of him enough to not have this happen. And taking Tommy down, I believe it would have to be Hans' fault. I don't know what the referee is going to do, but after seeing that again, it's hard to say what's going to happen. I would have to favor Tommy for being back in the rerun with the exclusion of Hans Nielsen, but we'll have to see what the referee says.
Well, it's certainly an interesting situation, really, Sean, as we can watch it again here in slow motion. And there is Knudsen, seems to be well in control, centre track, and coming through on the inside. And as you say, he does pick up some drive there, comes across him a little bit. Does Knudsen bail out, or pick up some drive there, comes across him a little bit. Does Knudsen bail out, or was he in fact knocked off by Nielsen? Well, there is Tommy Knudsen. He's on his feet, but he's obviously unhappy, and we've got the verdict there from the referee, Mr. Bergstrom, and it does certainly look as if Knudsen has been excluded, Sean.
To me, I don't feel that was such right. I know it was such a crucial moment for them both, you know, and Hans, as on the verge, needed to win this race really to stay up there. And with an incident like that in a world final, I mean, somebody has to be excluded because it was after the first, you know, it was on the first lap, but in the second corner. I think it's really dramatic, and I'd have to say again, I feel for Tommy being back in the rerun, and yeah, so we'll just have to see it again. There's Hans Nielsen's fiancée, Suzanne, and I wonder what's going through her mind with Ray Major right there. And in saying that, we can see Tommy Knudsen now coming out on the track, and obviously he's not going to stop and goes through the tapes to be excluded, but I think he just wanted to show his feelings, which I can't blame the guy for, but it's unfortunate that he has been excluded.
So after all the controversy, we've got the restaging now of heat number 15. What an eventful one this has really proved to be, and so decisive too. It might well be in the final reckoning. Castagna, of course, unable to take his place in the